Good morning, my friends. I hope this is straight. It's coffee time. Gosh, it's been a week that I have, almost a week, that I've been back with Kent, and I'm so behind on my vlogging. It is a beautiful place here. Gorgeous the first couple of days, and we took a trip in to go see Bryce Canyon, because we're in the outskirts of the area of Bryce, but not technically, at it. So we could get there in a day trip. So that's what we did, and also the Red Canyon. So I'll be sharing an incredible video of going through and exploring a little bit more of that area. And then we hit a cold front here. So, oh my gosh, it got in the teens at night. So I've been doing a couple of things, trying to keep my pipes from freezing. Some of my water bottles outside did get frozen. And then we're going to warm up again though. So starting today a little warmer tomorrow, and but then it's going to start to cool down permanently day and night by the end of the following week. So we should be out of here by maybe Wednesday, Thursday of this coming week. So yeah, I'm ready to be in a little warmer area, but I'm still enjoying my time here and the adventures that being here brings. Anyway, so let me show you what's been going on with the Arctic freeze at night. And I'm just bundled up. I mean, I have just, had to bundle up. I sleep with lots of comforters and sleeping bags, and Milo is all bundled up too. I can set my thermostat. I put a curtain up in the front. It's back behind me. It's right here, so I don't know if you can. It's a darkened, type curtain. And it's on a pole, okay? So I put that up just past the bathroom. So the thermostat is here, but I set it really low because, it could come on quite frequently, and I don't want that. So just enough to, keep it comfortable back in there. And I'm comfortable with 50, 55, all bundled up and everything, because if it's too hot, I don't sleep well either. So I have that up there, and then this just blocks the whole area, and I can tuck it up over on the counter. I pin it down with a water bottle, so it secures it down on the counter. And yeah, it works really well to keep heat just back in the bed area and not have to heat the whole van, because this part here is harder to heat up when it gets below 45 degrees or 40 degrees, because there's a draft from the doors and underneath the cabinets and things like that. There could be a draft. So that's what I do. So let me show you my frozen water bottles. Oh my gosh. And I'll show you Milo and my setup in the back. So here's the water bottles. See, they are frozen solid. There's nothing moving in it at all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, frozen. Gosh, crazy. Oh my gosh. Bowls, I have my vegetables I put outside. And so it's very cold now. Yeah, see, that's solid ice. And it looks like more of the lake is starting to freeze up a bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell. But it should start to thaw out as we warm up. And then there was a windstorm that came in before the freeze, but it didn't get as windy as they said it was going to get. So what I did with my shower tent is, rather than unstaking it, we just folded it down, because it's a pop-up. And then use some of my water and my weight from my tires and stuff like that just to hold down the top, and it worked out really well. So today I'm gonna unpop it open and hopefully be warmed up again for shower tomorrow. I feel like I really want another shower. Even this is frozen right out here. Crazy, but it's beautiful. I hear the birds chirping. Yeah. So Kent is down there. That's our base camp. We've had some amazing fires. Plants are gorgeous. So peaceful in the morning. And then I'm over here. There's Milo, and he's been sleeping in his Mickey Mouse pajamas and his Christmas sweater. Yeah, he says, I've been nice and snuggly and warm. Yeah, we both have been struggling with some allergies, though. And then I sleep, oh my gosh, I haven't straightened out the bed yet because Milo's been back here, still waking up. So I have a sleeping bag, and then I zip a liner to the sleeping bag, so I kind of slide in there like a sandwich. It's all zipped together, and I have been so toasty. And then I have a comforter on top of that, and I got this lightweight sleeping bag that I absolutely love. I throw that on top, and then Milo is always like back in this corner, and then he has this throw, and I'll double it up, you know, sometimes triple it up, and then he's got a little baby throw. It's for a baby, and it's so small, and then it's really thick fleece, so then I end up throwing that around him. Oh, sweetie, yeah, we just snuggle him up like this, and I take that with me, this, over by the fire, and he's all snuggled up, and I have a picture of that. Yeah, at the fire last night. Yeah, it was very toasty over there. Yeah, it's by the fire. But boy, is it cold when you get away from the fire. Yes, it is. You gotta wake up so I can straighten out my bed. Now, once the sun starts to come up, it definitely gets warmer. So it's now 60 and about, it's probably not quite 54. Kent and I figured out that this gauge, we're pretty sure the outdoor temperature could be about 10 degrees off, but the gauge is right smack in the sun at this moment, so it's probably showing a little bit warmer. He lent me his Wave 3 catalytic type heater. It works okay. I'll explain that when I turn the camera around. It's just a low, BTU type heater, so it uses less propane and more efficient. Okay, but there are some drawbacks with my particular van. Okay, and then to beat the cold with pipes, I have got this cup here because, I'm letting the water as it's starting to thaw out to drip in here. But we get all the water out, so you turn your pump off, open everything up. I got all the water out of all of the pipes in the bathroom, and then you leave everything open. Okay, so you want to open up your faucets, and then I have this cracked. Okay, so the heat and everything, oops, I'll put that back in a minute, that just fell, but I had that propped just to keep that open so the heat can get inside. Okay, I want to show you real quickly my extra propane tank that I run my daytime heaters. So this is a 2.5 gallon or 11 pound is what they call it, propane tank. So I like it because it's more vertical. So I don't know if you can see, so it goes up a little bit. So it takes less space because of going up high. And then I run the line up to the front, which is right there is the heater. And I do have an LP checker in the back. You always want to make sure if you are running anything like this, you have an LP checker. So not just carbon, monoxide, but it has an LP. So if any kind of propane was leaking in here in any kind of way, my sensor will go off on the side of the bed there. So it's built into the van, and it does still work. I've checked it out. It's good. Okay, one of the things I do want to talk about is that heater versus my Mr. Buddy. Okay, so I borrowed this from Kent. This goes up to 3,000 BTUs on high, and the low is about 1,600. Now, what I'm finding out in this particular space, or the van, it really does struggle when those temperatures, below 40 degrees. And I had this draft, if it gets below those temperatures, a draft comes through the door and through the bottom of the cabinets. And I found at night when the sun went down, that really struggled in the evening before I go to bed. Now when I go to bed, I do use my onboard heater, and I put up this curtain, okay, right here. So I put that up and I block it off in the back, and just past the bathroom, and again that helps to the back warm, but I don't dare sleep with the Mr. Buddy or even the Wave 3. I don't feel comfortable with that because it doesn't have an on and off shut off, and I just, even though I have the LP checker and all that kind of stuff, I still do not feel safe sleeping with those. And my onboard has the thermostat. It kicks on and off. I can keep it at a lower temperature. That's just my comfort level. The other thing I noticed with the Mr. Buddy starts at 3,000 BTUs, and I believe it's up to 6 on high or something like that. So even on low, I mean, I mostly only ran that on low. It was able to get the van up to warmer temperatures when it's super cold, because I have used it before in kind of cold, not this cold of temperatures, but pretty cold, when we were up over near the Fremont Point in Oregon before, and it snowed on us and stuff like that. But this one here is great for, I would say, 45 degrees, maybe on up, maybe. So that's what I'm finding out with the heaters. So it depends on what kind of cold temperatures you might be camping in, you know, on what you might consider. But remember, this one here is more energy efficient. It is a lower BTU. It is safer to run, but it might not help in really cold, super cold temperatures where the Mr. Buddy does. But the drawback is Mr. Buddy is going to suck a lot more propane. Okay, so that is my tip on that. So I just wanted to get you guys caught up what's been going on. I'll share a little day trip, and I really have been just hanging low, enjoying my time with Kent, and as rightfully, you know, we've been apart for a year, so we've been spending a lot of time together, have not spent a lot of time on social media at this time, and slowly I'll get back into the groove of things. But in the meantime, I'm going to share a little day trip that, you know, we went to Bryce Canyon, and Red Canyon blew me away, so you don't want to miss that video, so stay tuned for that one. Anyways, thank you for coming along my journey and sharing it with me. And even though I know I have a different channel than most people, and travels and the vlogging and stuff like that, so appreciate everybody out there and sharing my journey, the beauty that I get to share with you all. And it really is an honor. You know, it is a gift, and I don't think many people realize what a gift being able to share these places is until you have not had a chance to travel and then travel again, or just, I don't know, just see it through the eyes of other people. It really is a gift, and it's a special honor, and to be able to do that to everybody. And I hope everybody appreciates the beauty that I can deliver to you all, okay? All right, so I love you all. I'll see you in the next video, and I look forward to seeing your comments.